Hi there, I'm Alex from the Southern Ukulele Store, and I've been really excited to make this video. I've actually been kind of gearing myself up for it for a couple of weeks because I really want this video to be the launching point for a really special new luthier built range of instruments. The brand we're going to look at today is Coast Ukuleles, and I had the pleasure of getting to know Kavai, the builder, the head honcho, the luthier of Coast Ukuleles, via Instagram in recent months. I've actually been watching the progression of his ukulele builds for about 2 years now, and this week, for the first time ever, I held one of his ukes. I got to try it, and I shed a tear. The uke I'm going to show you first, the mango and spruce combo there, made me cry because I love ukuleles and I love when they're done right, and I love when nice people build good things. So today we're going to take a look at 2 ukes built by Kavai at Coast Ukuleles. The first ukulele we're going to look at today is Coast Ukulele number 43. Now this is a torrified spruce top with 3A grade Hawaiian mango back and sides. One thing I like about it is it has a poly satin finish, so a modern satin finish. It kind of gives it this traditional vibe, but the woods, the whole flavour of the thing is really quite modern. It's a really nice juxtaposition of different themes and kind of cultural things with the ukulele. It also has this figured koa rosette, koa trim, going all the way up the fingerboard, so koa dots, koa binding, front and back, and then up to the headstock itself, which is a traditional style headstock with geared Goto planetary tuners. There's a really nice volute in the neck, which you feel when you kind of go to the first position chords. And I just want to take some time to talk about Coast Ukuleles, the kind of inception of the brand. And I want to be quite tasteful in how I do this because there's been some personal tragedy in the Coast Ukulele story, and as a result, I think probably the best way I can handle that is by saying there's a link in the description to the Coast Ukulele website where you can read about the background of the builder and the brand itself. But I want to showcase what he's building because I really hope that this is the start of a beautiful relationship between Southern Ukulele Store and Coast Ukes. This uke came about because about a year back when we launched the Flight Carabao range, there was a message from the Coast Ukulele page saying, I love spruce and mango together. I think it's the best wood combination for a uke. And I was like, yeah, man, me too. And then we became kind of back and forth friends. And yeah, the result was this ukulele, the first of the ukes built for us. Even though sequentially it's number 43, this is the uke that we kind of always knew we were going to get from Coast Ukuleles. And if you just look at the wood, I mean, the select woods being used to make this. Torrification is a really interesting process where wood is baked to give it a different molecular structure. I think what it does is it dries the wood out and at an accelerated rate and gives wood the same characteristics that it would have after 30, 40 years of being fitted to an instrument and exposed to the elements. The same process is used on decking and various kind of aging wood processes, as you could imagine. But Martin in particular spent, a lot of money and time on research and development of this technique. And the result now is, this is the first luthier built instrument that I've seen with this kind of spruce top. And although other people have done it, no doubt, holding it myself, what I love is this instrument has this old and new quirk to it. When you're holding it, it kind of feels like I've been holding it forever. And I really hope that whoever ends up with this ukulele just bonds with it in the same way, and who knows how it's going to sound 50, 60 years from now. The nut width is an interesting point. This particular ukulele has a slightly narrower 34mm nut width, but don't panic because the actual 0 fret, which is just below it, tapers out to a 35mm nut width, and the neck carve itself, the spacing as it goes up the neck, does get quite a bit wider. So it starts at a 27, and as you go up it starts to feel more akin to a 37mm nut width, so something like an Anui Nui Moonbird. The neck carve itself is really It's really so comfortable. You'll note I don't normally talk about that kind of thing in videos, but it's something that really stands out to me on this ukulele, and something that I look forward to talking about more from these ukes going forward. Finally, the other features to note is it has a zero Coty fingerboard and bridge, so quite a different fingerboard and bridge. And as you get up close, you can see quite a few quirks in the wood. It's a very interesting looking ukulele. There's lots of things going on, but they're all quite subtle from a distance. So it's only when you get really up close and personal with it, you start to see like a map-like quality to the various features in the wood. Anyway, I've done enough talking. Let's give it another play, and hopefully you can discover the magic with me via the medium of YouTube. I'm all fired up. I'm fired up to talk about this ukulele. This ukulele, I put a picture of it on social media probably 2-3 weeks back when I first found out that it was ready, and the amount of people that messaged me privately to say, I need to know more about this ukulele right now. It was a really heartwarming thing for me, because I just love when something comes along and it inspires people, and it's clear that regardless of how you feel about live edge instruments, to see one that's well made like this is just a joy. So this is a solid Hawaiian koa top, back and sides with a live edge. What's a live edge? Well, this is, there's no like particular sound hole cut into this instrument. It's been made using the kind of ends of two pieces of koa put together. It's the natural conclusion to a piece of wood that has been milled. God, I hope I've worded that well. Hopefully you know what I mean. It should be quite self-explanatory. But there is a side sound port, so you are actually getting the benefit of this Hawaiian koa coming back at you. The live edge does reduce the volume going outwards a little bit. I'd say probably by about 20%. But one thing that we really like that Kavai's done is, without us asking, he's put an Aloha twin pickup in this ukulele. That's a pair of transducer bugs that go on the top, connected to an M-pin socket. So the ukulele has a pickup, it's ready to go, which is a relief because it would be quite a hard job for us to put a Maisai into this ukulele using just this hole on the side. Once again, it's a satin finish, and the fingerboard is ebony, but you'll notice it has these, I don't want to say it wrong, Mocha Lua Island inlays. So this is a limited inlay that Kavai's used on several different ukuleles this year, but he's only using it in the year 2022. And you can just see the sea, the sky, just a really beautiful inlay at the end of what is already a stunning instrument. The back on this uke's great as well. It matches up beautifully with the top, and you have ebony trim, so ebony front and back binding. There's unbound fingerboard, but with white dots on this one. A slotted headstock, traditional slotted headstock with that Coast logo in the corner there, and Grover open back tuners. A slightly wider nut width on this ukulele. The nut width on this is 36mm, so just a bit bigger to accommodate that slotted headstock. And wow, I mean, what else is there to say? Just look at that. I'm just going to sit here in silence for a few seconds and just let you look at this ukulele up close. I think we've seen enough. Let's give this ukulele a play and see what you think. 4. Yeah, it was alright, wasn't it?
That was alright.
Well, I think that about wraps it up for today, folks. I look forward to using parts of this video again when we get to the top 10 ukuleles of 2022, because honestly, I've been here doing this a long time, and it's the first time in a few years that I've really held and played an instrument that's made me feel like someone new has come along and they are just at the top of their game. It's really exciting to see a builder who's only been doing this for 2 years building things to this standard, and I highly recommend, you know, looking at the Coast Ukulele website as well as Southern Ukulele Store. We'll be stocking kind of 4 to 6 pieces a year, hopefully, but this first initial batch, number 40 and number 43, truly special ukuleles that I feel honoured to have been able to document in today's video. If you have any questions about them, you can contact me at alex@ukulele.co.uk or phone the shop and chat to one of the team on 01202 430 820. We're on Instagram, Southern Uke Store, but also you can check out Coast Ukulele on Instagram as well. I've put the handle in the bottom of the page. There's lots and lots of updates from Coast Ukulele. You can see some really cool projects on the go at all times and get to know Kavai and his children as they go off on their own ukulele adventure, building these wonderful ukes, spreading aloha spirit to everyone. I've said enough, haven't I? Thank you for watching. Here's me and Phil to play us out.